Friends was a television sitcom created by David Crane and Marta Kaufman, which aired on NBC from September 22, 1994 to May 6, 2004, lasting 10 seasons. The show revolved around 6 friends in their 20s and 30s who lived in Manhattan, New York. Recently, the friends were back for one episode called Friends: The Reunion. What was up with Matthew Perry? Some fans were annoyed and some were concerned because Perry seemed to slur his words and seemed slightly out of it. We wanted to know more about what was going on. We stuck out our feelers and came up with the following answers. Enjoy the video. Matthew Perry was a mess during the Friends reunion. Here's why. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. Friends: The Reunion in a nutshell. Friends: The Reunion aired on HBO Max on Thursday, May 27. Friends: The Reunion, also known as The One Where They Got Back Together, is a 2021 reunion special of the sitcom series Friends. The episode was produced by executive producer and the show's creators Kevin S. Bright, Marta Kaufman, David Crane, and the show's main cast, and Ben Winston. It has an enormously effective opening. A door opens at an empty Warner Brothers soundstage where the old Friends set was in place. Schwimmer walks in alone, shaking his head at what he sees. He's followed one at a time by Kudrow, Aniston, LeBlanc, Cox, and finally, Perry. Tissue is produced for Aniston and Cox's tears, and it wouldn't be the last time. Does Courtney still have her lines written on the table? LeBlanc said, revealing a co-star's secret. Thus begins nearly 2 hours of reminiscences, helped along by generous clips and appearances by some of the people who had been on the show. Maggie Wheeler, who played Janice, still has that grating laugh and explains how Perry inspired it. What was up with Perry? When Friends: The Reunion aired, people noticed something strange about Matthew Perry. His speech was slurred slightly, and he wasn't as into the show as the rest of the cast. Perry was found looking down at the ground often or looking away. On the show, Perry's revelation of how anxious he felt while filming Friends in front of a live studio audience had sparked a wave of compassion for the actor, who has been open about his substance abuse issues in the past. Friends: The Reunion aired on HBO Max on Thursday, and among the many heartwarming revelations was Perry's more somber one about the pressures of playing Chandler Bing. Perry, 51, spoke about how the cast would act out episodes in front of a live studio audience so the writers could change storylines or jokes that didn't go down well. For him, the anxiety of the audience not laughing when he delivered one of his jokes was crushing. To me, it felt like I was going to die if they didn't laugh, he said during the reunion. It's not healthy for sure, but I would sometimes say a line and they wouldn't laugh and I would sweat and just go into convulsions if I didn't get the laugh I was supposed to get. I would freak out. When asked about Perry's health and whether he's okay, Ben Winston, the director, assured The Hollywood Reporter that Perry was great. People can sometimes just be unkind. I wish they weren't. I loved working with him. He's a brilliantly funny man, and I thought he had some great one-liners in the show, he explained. I felt just happy and lucky to be in his presence and directing him on something like this. Echoing those sentiments, Friends producer Kevin Bright told The Hollywood Reporter in a separate interview that it was great seeing Perry, and what people say is what people say. I think he's okay. He seems stronger and better since the last time I saw him and excited about going forward, he shared. So, what is the problem with Matthew Perry? Matthew Perry concerned fans of Friends with his slurred speech during the reunion show promo, but it was reportedly caused by emergency dental work hours before the interview. Fans of Friends shared their concern for Matthew Perry immediately after a Friends reunion promo was aired. Matthew, 51, sat down with fellow cast members from the show for a 3-question interview with People about the eagerly awaited HBO Max special. And the actor who played Chandler Bing in the hit sitcom was seen to have a glazed look and his speech was slurred, sparking some fans to question his sobriety. The star even looked like he dozed off at one point. A source close to the star has disclosed that the star required emergency dental work hours prior to the interview. The source said Matthew turned up to the reunion in April, and members of his team said that he had an emergency tooth procedure that day. That was said to impact his well-being and also how he was feeling. Matthew had been in pain from what we understand, which caused the slurred speech. The source added that the star had reassured pals that there was nothing to worry about. They admitted that nobody wants to film after a procedure. His actions in the promo videos were heavily scrutinized by fans who were concerned for his well-being. One fan took to social media to write, "This felt so good seeing, but also broke my heart seeing Matthew Perry like this." Another commented, "Hate to say it, but I'm sad and scared like hell for Matthew Perry." And a third put, "Is Matthew Perry okay? Why does he slur his words and have a swollen tongue? I hope he's not sick." However, others jumped to his defense. One fan said, "I wish people would leave Matthew Perry alone about his slurred speech already. He has a sobriety code, so it's obviously a long-term health issue he's dealing with. Slurred speech doesn't mean stoned or drunk out of one's mind." The emergency dental excuse explains why Perry had slurred speech at the HBO Max promo, but not why he had slurred speech in the actual reunion as well. What is going on here? He attended rehab twice during his run on Friends and has since opened his own rehabilitation center for alcoholics. Is Perry relapsing, or is this a more serious medical condition? The situation was serious enough that Matthew Perry quit celebrity video app Cameo ahead of the Friends reunion after fans expressed concern for his slurred speech. The actor disabled his account on the platform that allowed fans to purchase personalized videos from celebrities ahead of the show's highly anticipated premiere on HBO Max. Although the 51-year-old's profile on the app is still searchable, there is no longer an option to request a video from the beloved star and instead provides an option to notify me when available. Perry had been charging $999 for a 20-second clip from him. Perry's departure from Cameo, in which fans can pay to have a personalized message from celebrities sent as gifts, comes after fans expressed concern over his health and well-being after he slurred his words in a promo for the Friends reunion. Matthew has told those around him that he is sober and there is no need to worry. However, a fan expressed concern for Perry in December when he also appeared to have slurred speech. Seriously starting to get worried about Matthew Perry. Man, the dude doesn't look well, and in his recent Cameo videos, he's slurring his words, a fan tweeted. Even the fact he's on Cameo doesn't bode well for me. A rep for Cameo later told Page 6 that Perry hasn't been active on the platform since December 2020. Does Perry have a serious medical condition, or is he suffering from getting old? Dental surgery effects last a few hours at most. It does not last for 6 months, which is the time since Perry was last active on Cameo until the Friends reunion special was screened. Perry is probably not suffering from old age. At 51, he is not yet old enough to have difficulty with his speech and fall asleep during interviews. According to Boy Health, there are 6 medical reasons for slurred speech: stroke or TIA, transient ischemic attack, Bell's palsy, brain tumor, multiple sclerosis, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, migraine. The only condition that matches Perry's symptoms is multiple sclerosis, which includes slurred speech and fatigue. We are not medical professionals, but we can read, and that is the only medical reason we could find for Perry's slurred speech and fatigue. There is another possibility, and that is he may be on strong medication. A wide range of medications and supplements, from allergy to blood pressure medications, and even high doses of vitamin C can affect your voice by drying out the mucus that protects your vocal cords. They can also thin out your blood, which means your vocal cords would be easier to injure. They can make your body retain fluid, which enlarges your vocal cords and could make you hoarse. Some narcotics and sedatives can slow or slur speech by making it hard for you to control your mouth muscles. Not being able to speak normally is a side effect of the antidepressant bupropion. Topiramate, a medicine for controlling seizures, might lead to speech problems like finding the right words, though these typically go away when your doctor lowers the dose or you stop taking the drug. The fact that nobody from Perry's camp is saying anything when there is clearly a problem is worrying. All of this simply indicates that nobody is talking about what the actual problem is. We don't know, and we suppose only time will tell. Whatever it is, we hope he gets through it. Matthew Perry is truly one of the funniest men in Hollywood. We would love to see much more of him. Feel free to leave a comment below. What do you think is going on with Matthew Perry? Is it possible that it is not serious even after 6 months? Thank you for watching. We hope to see you back here soon. Until then, take care.